And there, of course, is the first steps. Now, of course, I gotta record this just because when people start pretending like they're victims when they realize I'm trying to tell on them for breaking the law, well, I ain't gonna listen to me. They're gonna call me mentally ill. This place didn't care to help me because I told on people that they work with, the police. They know these police officers well. So when these officers commit felonies, first steps is first to help. Any agency here in Oregon, they're going to reserve all of their resources for people in houses. But people like me, well, you're not considered people to these people. That's the First Steps building. And of course, we're going to make sure that it's highlighted. First Steps. We should look them up, see what it is that they're supposed to do. Obviously, we got a fire department here. If I tell the fire department what's going on, what are they going to do? Well, chances are pretty good that they won't do their jobs as mandated reporters either. All cops are bad, and anybody who supports cops, well, you're bad too. Just because you are so privileged as to not be treated like an animal by them doesn't mean that there aren't people like me or people like Claire who absolutely are. Everything in my life is hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait. False promises galore. Now, since I gotta travel to the supermart over here, I had to walk past there to get from the library here. As you can tell, it's only about a 2-block walk. And as you can tell, it's not that difficult for me simply to walk across the street and avoid them. The fact that they would pretend like I would do something is fucking horrible. And it's disgusting that people are allowed to harm me over that, including, but not limited to, mandated reporters like Ashley and Brandy, who work at First Steps. See, what they do is teach people how to beat on retards. That's basically how we are treated or assumed to be by idiots like these. Now, while I was digging everything out, they weren't looking at anything. They never do. Nobody ever does. Thank you. They got their own ideas about stuff, and getting them to come off it, man, it's like pulling teeth. Anyway, I only seen those ladies once. The chances of me recognizing them anywhere is non-existent. However, it is hard for me to believe that any of these people whatsoever are ever going to do anything decent or humane. These are people who abuse their power. By the way, I'm not a retard, and I take offense to being treated like one. What? What?
First one, where do I put everything? Where does everything go? Yeah. All of it right there? Yeah, yeah. I can come to inside, then we will tell you. Come here. I'd rather find out now that we're not bringing in how much paper.
You first drop here all cross.
Then we will match.
Okay.
We'll just wait, it's over here. Really quick for you. Because
First time here?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you first here drop all cross. Yeah.
At my last store, they had items that they didn't want.
Yes, I all check, all stuff check.
May I please finish my name? At my last store, they had items, they ordered items. And at last minute, when I had it off my truck, they told me that they didn't want it.
But I check all stuff.
I'm asking you because you guys ordered a bunch of chicken and a bunch of tomatoes. Do you want those items?
What do you mean?
You guys ordered 40-pound boxes of chicken
Yes.
and 40-pound boxes of tomatoes. Those boxes.
Yes, like 4 times. All right.
Okay.
Pretty sure they're just a delivery drop off.
What's going on, Mac?
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Not bad.
I've seen your brother and your dad
Oh yeah?
over at Home Depot.
Guys, we're doing his roof.
That's what he said.
Yeah. What do you think?
Sorry, who was rude?
Hello.
Well, whatever's on fire is still on fire. Apparently. Well, some days it's just fun to be condescending. I guess. I get condescending back. Alright, so what am I doing now? I'm going to cross the little street here. Look both ways. Make sure that we don't trip up the motorcyclist. Thank you. Alright, that wouldn't start. Alright, Frank, that hurt like a son of a bitch. Thank you! Thank you. Alright. My battery is down to 5%. Some people got these ideas in their head. They're gonna magically fix everything. You know what I was doing when Robert Franklin Warnick decided he was gonna assault me after multiple occasions of threatening my life and harassing me? I was showing what a pain in the ass it was being in Chapel, Nebraska, where anybody who pretended that I might hurt them could harm me at any point in time, could come out and threaten my life, and nobody was gonna give two shits, and still nobody gives two shits. God bless America, but I gotta make sure that I protect myself from people like those at First Steps. Obviously, I am on the other side of the street. These guys right here are apparently dealing with a fire. These cops know I'm trying to turn them in, and they've done everything that they can to prevent me from turning them in. Anyway, we made it across the street without having to touch foot on their stupid property. God bless America, right? This is the reality of the situation for disabled homeless people. We're treated like animals. The public treat us like animals. The cops treat us like animals. The hospitals treat us like animals. The news tells y'all that we're a bunch of animals. And then you treat us like animals. And then you tell us it's our fault that you treat us like animals because we are, and then assign blame into whatever category the hell you want. I spoke up on Facebook. My phone was being repaired. Otherwise, I would have done my best to record these situations live. I'm down to 5% battery. What that means is that my phone just shortly here is going to die on me. I have to do what I can to maintain a charge on things, but nobody wants to stop and understand that is important. The number of resources that I have spent for promised help, of resources that I don't have. We need to focus on the task at hand. Now, there are people who, we have taught every woman, every single woman in America, how to play victim and how to harm innocent people. Here's the problem. I see a lot of lesbians type in this whole, well, what do they want to happen to men? Keep typing this kill all men thing as if that's okay. Now, first of all, I'd like to say that a lot of women wanting to push their oats like they're tougher than men. No, the hell you aren't. All right? Every single one of y'all who wants to claim that you were beaten, prove it. If a man wanted to beat you, your face would be caved the fuck in. Larry Martinez only hit Kimberly Vala Martinez in the head once. Shattered her eye socket. A man pushing you away because you won't stop hitting him. No. Also, yes, on average, we're stronger than you. Also, I'm average height. Turns out, average height in the United States is not 6'1". It's 5'9". I'm not a very nice guy. I better start up my car, get my keys going, and get some charge going on this here phone, huh? I don't have a safe place to go. People don't understand that the longer I'm out here and the longer I'm in a place, the more likely I am to be victimized by the police. Meanwhile, these services are going out of their way to ignore any and all abuse against us and push it just onto housing, but they're not actually helping us get housing, are they? No, we have to go back to one place after another, after another, after another. Hey, could we stop this housing thing? You guys need to hear what's going on with the fucking housing thing. How about you listen to me? If you believe me, then stop treating me like I'm a fucking retard. Jesus, goddamn Christ. And here's the thing, when mandated reporters don't do their jobs, what do? Play fucking victim. You're all fucking cowards, every goddamn one of you.